being taken advantage of or swindled when it comes to their professional dealings and financial affairs.
Sister, you must run! Run away! You have to get out of here!
No.
Run!
Please,
you
please
really
don't
have
go.
to run. You just need to keep on running. And don't you dare stop. Run! You really need to run. You have to get out of here. Right this very instant. Why is that?
Not down here yet. It has been such a long time now. Is she carrying way too much stuff with her?
Son. My son. Oh, son. Wake up, my precious son. Oh, I beg of you, please. You must wake up right now, my dear son. It really is him. So,
What's happened?
this is my son.
You must get him to the hospital. To the hospital.
Go ahead.
Now, you better watch who you're messing with on this turf.
Boss, it looks like the heir to the Liu family from Chuzhou. It's just him. We're not afraid.
Idiot! Is he someone we can mess with? We can't let him catch us. Let's go.
Still awake?
You really like this bracelet, don't you? Is it because it's like Yewanking's? If I wear it, will you see me as her replacement?
It is not just a simple dream, I tell you.
Kill me if you are able, or I will be crushed into pieces. You haven't changed even a little bit, have you? How could I have ever fallen for a hypocrite like you?
I know you're unhappy right now.
Is it only today that I've been feeling so unhappy? Just because Yewanking is sick, my relationship feels like a secret affair. Fine, now I'm sick too. What do you have to say for yourself? Don't you dare touch me. Any affection you offer now, after all this time, is completely worthless.
I won't let you get hurt again.
Come on, you need to pick up the pace and get moving. Get out of the way. Hey, bro, seriously, you need to move right now. I'm telling you, just get out of the way immediately. Come on.
Dr. Zhou, you have been placed on suspension. You can leave the care of this patient to us for the time being.
Mr. Liu, the research funding for Dr. Zhou Jiwan is ready for transfer. It's a large amount, so you need to sign for it. Good. I'll transfer it immediately.
Where's Suwon? Is she safe?
It's already 5 in the morning and dawn is breaking. If something terrible happens to Suwan, won't you be far too late to help? Joey Fan, as a doctor, you must prioritize the patient, regardless of time or place.
I just didn't expect it.
I told you quite clearly not to let her out of your sight. This is now the 3rd time that this has happened.
I am truly sorry.
How is my dear brother doing?
I sent your brother to Ye's hospital.
You sent her brother to Ye's hospital?
This was a dire emergency, and Ye's was the closest hospital.
Let go. You must let go of my son. You have to let go of my son. If anyone dares touch my son, I'll lose it.
Mrs. Zhao, I have to ask, is your family perhaps connected in some way to the prestigious Ye family? Your daughter was a perfect match for my sister, and would you believe it? Your son's match is even more impressive than that.
No! Absolutely not. You can't take my son's kidney. He's still alive. He can't donate a kidney to Wang King.
But Suwan is still alive as well, so what does that mean? You are perfectly willing to sacrifice your own daughter, yet you refuse to do the same for your son.
Hey, bro! When they are telling us that your brother cannot be saved and they want to take his kidney to give it to Wang King.
Get my brother to the ICU now, or you're going in there yourself.
It's because you can't afford the ICU fees, not because the hospital is refusing to save him. The police can't force a hospital to do charity.
Young master, someone has just taken care of the payment for Su Yuan's medical treatments.
At worst, I'll spend a few days inside. The Ye family has plenty of money. When I get out, I'll still be living the high life. By then, the grass on Su Yuan's grave will be 3 meters high.
You wretched girl! How can you go against the Ye family at a time like this? If we wait any longer, both your brother and Wang King will be dead.
So their lives matter, but Su Wan's life doesn't matter to you.
Su Yuan is a man, and the child in Xiaoyu's womb, Kukukikoi's womb, probably won't survive either. If Su Yuan is gone, the Sipukili in the Su family line ends. And Wang King, she's the Ye family's daughter. She has endless wealth ahead of her. But what about Wan? What does she have? She's worn hand-me-downs her whole life.
With a mother like you, there is really nothing left that is worth holding on to. Fine, I suppose that is acceptable, as long as you are truly okay with it.
But it is far too late for that. I want Su Yuan's heart right now. I have seen the test results. I never expected his match with my sister to be this incredibly high. You would almost think they were biological siblings. Ye, how are you? You must get him inside that room right this very instant, or I swear I will bankrupt the entire Ye family within the span of a single day.
Jichin, is that slut Suwon that good in bed? You protect her, but you care for Su Yuan's worthless life too.
It has nothing to do with my relationship with Suwan. They are human beings, and human beings have the right to live.
Does that mean my sister's not human? She's the one who actually saved your life.
Then you should just take my kidney, if you prove to be a match. You think I won't?
Then I have to ask, you and your sister are twins. You should be the most suitable person in the world to donate a kidney to her, right?
I wasn't a match.
The film was translated.
My brother and I aren't even blood
narrated by
related, yet we're a
Media.
match. Why aren't you?
Am I the same as you? You two seem to be so very close.
Excellent. So this is exactly how the directors of the Ya group choose to treat their patients. I'm recording everything.
Hey, you there.
Either you get my brother into the ICU immediately, or I'll leak this recording and the Yi family will go bankrupt. Let's see how long you stay rich then.
You think I'm afraid of you?
You think I'm afraid of you? I've jumped off a building before. I'm not even afraid of death. Don't you dare try to threaten me with anyone's life.
Fine, I see I cannot threaten you, but I still have other ways.
agent.
Yahayo, what in the world do you think you are doing right now?
I'm going to save my sister.
You are helping these two outsiders simply because you want to see my sister die, isn't that the truth? Just look closely at what this constant agonizing vomiting of blood has done to my poor sister's fragile, wasting body, and you are only messing around with that wretched slut Sue one simply because my sister is far too weak to satisfy you in bed. Isn't that the absolute truth? She has been in love with you ever since she was a little girl. If she had the choice, do you think she would ever turn you down?
Lightning strike you.
I really want. What? Searching or Wang King, my poor dear Wang King.
One, I am truly begging you from the bottom of my heart. You are my own flesh and blood, born from my very own body. Your mother is pleading with you. Can you not sacrifice just a small piece of yourself for my sake? Please, I am begging you. I really am.
Take her away.
I am begging you, please.
Is this how you treat your savior? Then let Su Yuan go with your sister. Let him be buried with her.
Just stop it!
Oh, mother.
Get him in there right away.
It's my sister.
You absolutely must find a way to get out of this place immediately. We are the ones who are the ones who are. Woman, his hospital has the best emergency doctors. You can rest assured. I would like to offer my sincere apologies for every one of my son's actions. And now I must insist that you hand over the recording that you have just made. I won't trust anyone until my brother is completely safe. We're both doing this for our families. I can understand you, and I hope you can understand me.
Mrs. Yeah, I am afraid that he is in a very fragile state right now. I believe it is best if I take him back home with me immediately.
Hey there, Mother. These two children are all I have in this world. Even if I were to pass away, I would never want any harm to come to either one of them. Let all the sins fall upon me. I shall carry this heavy, crushing burden entirely on my own weary shoulders. How on earth am I ever supposed to manage all of this by myself?
It is nothing more than a superficial wound. You should let the doctor take care of it. Promise me, never leave my side.
Oh, dear Wan Wan. Let me see you.
Mrs. Ye, I respect you as an elder, but I never imagined that you would ever do something like this. That is the only reason I let my guard down. It will not happen again.
All I want is to finally be able to hold my own child.
Su Wan is, after all, someone's precious child. She even had the wonderful opportunity to become a mother herself.
Oh, how dare you? Lu Jing Shen.
Even if your Lu family can rule Chuzhou, you are still a junior. To show such disrespect to an elder, is this how the Lu family teaches you to behave? La, za, sa.
The Lu family could rule, but we don't. However, your wife committed an assault with a weapon in her own hospital. Do you plan to just let that go?
My wife has been suffering for a long time now from a very severe mental illness. Therefore, she really cannot be held responsible for any of her actions at all.
This is the medical certificate for her mental ill.
You're the ungrateful one, aren't you? Back when you couldn't afford school, my mom sponsored you. She's like a second mother to you.
I haven't forgotten Mrs. Ye's kindness. I didn't want to pursue this matter.
Stop acting like a saint. It's just because you know you're just a maid's daughter and you can't win against the Ye family.
How you?
This is a society governed by the rule of law. Please do not speak such utter nonsense.
How is it possible that this girl bears such a striking resemblance to how Sue May looked when she was young? It is as if the two of you were cast from the very same mold. You must be the young woman who was matched with my daughter, aren't you?
This is the formal donation agreement that was previously signed and mutually agreed upon by both the Ye and the Su families.
It's you.
So this agreement holds absolutely no legal effect whatsoever. The Ye family has been in the field of medicine for so many years. Surely you must be aware of that. Since 5 million clearly won't move you, tell me, what is it that you actually want?
I want to live.
Fine. I'll take you in as my goddaughter and provide the best medical resources. When a suitable heart donor appears, you'll be the first choice. But you must agree to donate a kidney to wanting.
That's not fair.
What exactly do you mean by fair? Would it be considered fair if I were to kill my own sister and then hand you her heart?
I mean, it really wouldn't be fair to the other patients. Chairman, yeah, I respect the medical system's official waiting list. If someone were to choose to donate to me, I would be deeply grateful. But if that doesn't happen, then so be it. I won't try every means to jump the queue and steal someone else's chance at life. I hope you'll do the same. Hey, Wonwon, how are you? I am here to speak with you, Mr. Liu.
Order pizza, sir. Take out starving.
Eat up now. It is time for you to have your meal. What? Don't you like it? Auntie Shitai used to say, these were your favors.
Machi. Following the transfer process, Su Yuan's recovery is progressing quite smoothly, though he still cannot speak at this time. By the way, here are the results from Su Wan's latest physical examination. The medical reports indicate her heart weakness is merely a result of chronic sleep deprivation and certainly not heart failure.
We've all been fooled.
He is already fully aware of all of it.
Is that
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
I failed in all that I have attempted. You must depart and leave me here alone.
Could you please run an organ compatibility test for my sister? Is that even possible? Is every department present here today? The main goal of our meeting is to address the latest financial statements. I am going to need you to stop exactly where you are standing, right this very second, without any further delay. Tell me, do I honestly have to be the one who deals with all of this nonsense right now? Do I really have to tie you up before you decide to stop behaving?
Mr. Liu, who exactly are you speaking with?
A woman
has already been discharged.
You won't need to come into the office tomorrow. This meeting is now officially adjourned.
I've been lying here for so many days. When are you going to let me out?
Don't you realize that you must stay inside for 40 days after you have given birth?
I might not have 40 days left. Staring at your face every day is a waste of my life.
Then who exactly is it that you're hoping to see? Is it Zoe Fan?
Are you obsessed with romance? I'm dying, and you think I'm thinking about men. You think I'm like, yeah, wanting?
Don't mention her.
I'll mention her, my call.
I have absolutely nothing to do with her.
Am I the one losing my mind, or is it you? I already told you, Ye Wan King pulled you from that raging fire. Her frail frame was nearly crushed by the effort.
Dr. Shouja Wang says the fetus is stable now. You need plenty of rest, no overexerting yourself. It's also time you let the father know the baby's okay.
Thank you, Dr. Zhou.
Oh, please, I really must insist that you don't. I have officially resigned, so please, do not call me doctor anymore. To be honest, in all my years as a doctor, I have seen all sorts of people. If it were not for this white coat, I would have been tempted to stab him a couple of times myself. But then, when you stop to think about it, a life is still just a life. It truly does not matter if a person is considered to be right or perhaps entirely wrong, or even what that specific life might mean to anyone else. The essence of life itself is neither inherently right, nor is it ever wrong. After all, the act of living is both a fundamental instinct and an undeniable right.
Suwon, you can rest easy now, for our baby is finally safe. Mr. Liu even went ahead and transferred a very large amount of money into your account. It is a truly massive, staggering sum. I never in my wildest dreams imagined that I would ever have this much money. Su Yuan, if you are never going to be able to stand up on your own 2 feet ever again, then tell me, what is the point of having all of this vast amount of money right now? Su Yuan, I realize now that I was wrong. I was so incredibly wrong about everything.
You suspect Su Yuan is actually our biological daughter.
I've already done a paternity test with Wan King. Results.
What were the results?
The film was translated and narrated by M
results.
Media.
Wang King's trying to kill herself.
What's this now? I am currently heading your way right now. I'll change and head out.
Miss Zhou, someone is here to see you.
Wan,
My sister-in-law.
Dr. Zhou gave me the address. That's how I found this place.
Is my brother doing all right?
Please try not to worry yourself so much. The truth is, I have come here today specifically to act as his voice, to help him express the things he truly wanted to say to you. You see, before that tragic accident occurred that day, your brother was planning to seek you out because he had 2 very important things he needed to tell you. To begin with, Wan, you don't have a terminal and second, you are the true heiress of the Yi family.
What did you say?
You are the true heiress of the Yi family.
So it turns out how you knew the truth all along.
I'll make him pay for this in blood.
But it is fortunate that she was found in time. She lacked the necessary strength, so she missed her vital organs. You really ought to go over there and talk to her, Jing.
Jingshen. Is that truly you standing there, Jingshen? Oh, what a surprise. I'm so sorry I've caused you so much trouble once again.
It's fine.
Is it because of Su Wan that you haven't come to see me for so long?
Wan King Shi and I have been together for a full period of 2 months already.
I know, I truly understand. I knew that this day would eventually come to pass. I have been clinging to you for all of these many years. It is already more than enough that you have waited for me for such a long time.
You really should try to get some rest. I think I'm going to head out now.
I know my own body. I truly do not believe that I can manage to hold on for much longer. Would you be able to grant me just one single wish?
Please, you may go ahead.
I would like to give that a try, if I may. Just this once.
Yeah, Wan King, tell me, where is your Haoyu at this very moment?
Su Wan is not what it looks like.
Don't explain anything to me.
Oh, Su Wan. I need you to put that knife down. I mean it, right now. Oh, if that is what you truly desire, then go ahead and plunge that blade into me. Right here, right in the center of my chest. I will be the one to lead you back. Oh, I'm back home.
I'm not going back with you. Who do you think you are to me?
I am your boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? See, apart from you and me, who else in this entire world is even aware that you are actually my boyfriend? We have been together for 2 whole months now, and yet you have not taken me out for even a single proper meal anywhere at all. I spend every single day just ordering takeout food with you inside that stuffy office of yours day after day after day. Yilang King and I happen to share the same birthday. Never mind the birthday. That night, I waited for you downstairs until midnight, completely covered in mosquito bites. Where on earth were you? Do you know why I didn't go to work the next day? It is because I happened to see you celebrating her birthday inside the alumni group chat. My eyes were all swollen up because I had been crying so hard that day. Lu Qingchen. A human heart does not simply stop. It slowly fades away bit by bit. It is simply that at the very moment I asked that we should go our separate ways, everything has died. Altogether.
I really don't deserve you. I really don't. Super. Oh, yes, one. Smile. I finished the matching test. I am not a compatible match for my sister. I am begging you, please. I implore you to donate one. You have 2 kidneys, so just give one of them to my sister.
Haoyu, could you first explain to me what this report is actually all about?
You knew all along. You knew you didn't have a terminal illness, so you definitely couldn't have given one to my sister.
I've got the cops. How?
Honestly, it doesn't matter to me at all. I truly couldn't care less. After all, I finally achieved the goal I set out for. I stumbled upon your medical records and saw you were pregnant, so I forged a fake report to lure you to the hospital just to find a chance to get rid of that baby.
I really did not expect your mother to be quite so proactive, dragging you along to set up a match for my sister. I simply went along with it all. Lu Jinqing, you're the one who failed to protect your woman and child, yet you're trying to blame me. I was so incredibly close to succeeding. If you hadn't wasted time chatting with Su Wan on that roof and delayed the rescue team, she would have plummeted to her death on the cold concrete. Lu Jinsheng, listen, if my sister dies, you are the one who murdered her. You sacrificed my sister for this wretched woman. You have destroyed the savior of the Lin family.
Even at this late hour, you still have the audacity to refer to her as a savior.
Just be quiet! Who exactly do you think you are? If my sister says she saved them, then you can be sure she saved them.
That is enough. I have known for a very long time that the person back then was not actually your sister. I did not expose her only because she was quite ill.
That's impossible. My family can have anything we want. My sister had no reason to lie. It is him. He is the very individual who lied to you. People of that low social standing always try to use these pathetic little tricks just to latch onto someone wealthy and climb their way up in this world, hoping for a better life.
Money, status, besides those, didn't your mother teach you how to be a decent human being?
You're just a maid's daughter. You think you're on my level?
Do you really think you can compare yourself to me? You and your sister are twins, so why exactly was your match not successful?
Chairman, the paternity test results for you and Miss Su Wan are out. She is indeed the biological daughter of you and your wife. That is impossible. It is absolutely impossible. My sister and I were raised together, side by side, born from the same womb. It is you. It has always been you. It is you. You deliberately tampered with the medical matching results. You just want to be with this bitch, so you're letting my sister die without a kidney transplant.
Yeah, how you keep in mind that this hospital is owned by your family.
So what? These days, as long as you have money, you can get anything done.
However, remember, a hospital's core purpose is saving lives. Even if your family runs this place for profit, never forget that mission. Don't use your power to treat human lives like worthless, disposable dirt.
My brother.
Su Yuan, I am begging you. Please, I truly implore you to donate your kidney to save my sister's life. Is it money that you are looking for? If that is the case, I will give you as much as you could ever possibly want. Please, I am begging you.
Haven't you caused my brother enough pain and suffering already? If it weren't for your actions, do you think he would be in such a critical condition right now?
I did not cause him any harm. This is simply the karma of your Su family, paying the price for abandoning my sister to her death.
One, I'm willing to donate a kidney to Wan King.
Brother, you're already so badly hurt. Donating a kidney could be life-threatening.
This was always what I was meant.
Are you serious, Su Yuan? You're really willing to donate a kidney to Wang King?
No, Su Yuan, you absolutely cannot do this. You are a man, and a man simply cannot survive with only a single kidney. You really must let Wan handle this procedure instead.
I am Wang King's biological brother.
What did you say? What is going on here? No, I never gave birth to Wang King. Wan is actually the only daughter I have ever given birth to.
Well, Mom, I think things have gone far enough. You simply cannot keep on making these same mistakes.
Madam, I assure you, I really did not.
I've already gone ahead and done a paternity test with Wang King. The results show she is not mine.
I've always treated you well. How could you do something like this?
What other choice did I have? Wang King was too weak to survive at birth. Only a wealthy family could afford to keep her alive for her. If I had not made the decision to do that back in those days, in that case, the person being driven to jump off a building would have been your Wang King. How could you rich people ever truly understand the deep suffering that the poor endure?
What was that? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Mom, this is their family's plot. They don't just want my sister dead. They want to steal her place and split our family's fortune. Su-wan, you really must believe me. I am going to kill you.
Don't you dare run, you little brat. Su-wan really is your biological sister.
Mom, you've raised my sister for 25 years. How can you believe her lies?
I decided to utilize the blood sample she left behind at our hospital
The film
during
was
her routine checkup
translated
to perform
and
the necessary
narrated
test.
by
Her genetic
media.
profile is an absolutely perfect match for my own, as well as for your mother's and for yours as well.
It is all done. It is all over now, and everything has been ruined. There is no one left who cares if Wong King lives or dies anymore.
Even so, you have raised my sister for all these many years. There must be some affection left. You cannot just stand by and let her die.
Wan, oh Wan, I am begging you, I truly am. For the sake of all the many years I spent raising you, I implore you, please, you must save my daughter, Wan.
Mom, I really think our family already owes Wan far too much at this point.
That is entirely my fault. It has nothing to do with Wong King.
Well, Wan, I really want you to stop and think about this for a moment. Our family may have been poor, but have we ever treated you badly while you were growing up? Whenever you wanted to paint, I would go out of my way to ask Miss Wong King for her leftover paints just so you could have them.
You were always sickly as a child, and your brother would work day and night to brew medicine for you.
I couldn't afford your college tuition. I knew you weren't supposed to meet the madam, but I still took you to her. I knew she was kind-hearted and would help you. After you graduated, you didn't want to work. You wanted to follow others and go to grad school. I didn't stop you, did I? I never even asked you to bring a single cent home.
I have always truly looked upon you as if you were my very own biological daughter, my dear Wan. Biological daughter? If your biological daughter was suffering from cancer, would you just let me die? You're the one who swapped the babies. It has nothing to do with Ye Wan King. She doesn't owe me anything, but I don't owe her either. So what now then? I'm not going to save her no matter what.
Come on, Su-wan. No, my very dear sister. My sister is really pitiful.
Her being in such a pitiful state is not my doing. She has been sick for so many years, and with the Ye family's vast resources, how could there be no matching kidney? You were just too greedy, always holding out for a better one. You so-called family members claim to care so deeply about her life, and even Lu Jingshan went out of his way to get tested. But what about you? Where were you in all of this? If you had only bothered to have your Haoyu tested much earlier, you wouldn't be finding out only today that you've been raising someone else's child all this time.
And you! Do not ever call me sister. It makes me feel sick to think that I share the same blood as someone like you. Wan has arrived.
Mom, just let me donate the kidney to Wong King.
No, that is absolutely out of the question. My son! The doctor informed us that even if your sister gets the kidney transplant, her prognosis remains poor, and she won't be with us much longer.
Exactly, Su Yuan. Our baby is about to be born. You can't take this risk.
Very well. We simply cannot afford such a monumental risk at this stage. Remove him from my sight immediately. Get him out of here now. Everything we have worked for is ruined beyond any hope of repair. I have effectively destroyed my very own last remaining opportunity for survival.
Father, Mother, I beg you, please. You cannot just walk away and abandon my sister.
Could you tell me who exactly Ye Haoyu is?
My name is Ye Haoyu, you see.
So you are Ye Haoyu. You are suspected of using your position to falsify medical records and illegally procure human organs. Given the severity of the case, you are under arrest. Please come with us.
down, dear son.
Suwon, you've not recovered from your ordeal.
If I don't leave now, I'm afraid I'll never be able to recover.
The film was translated and
So
narrated
those
by
incredibly
media.
selfish parents of mine will undoubtedly come crawling to me, begging for a formal letter of forgiveness. They'll insist that Yahayu is my own biological brother and plead with me to forgive him, all for the sake of our shared blood. But what about my own child? Who is ever going to offer him a second chance?
I failed to protect you both.
The truth is, you never actually had any intention of protecting us at all. In reality, you were only ever trying to protect your own conscience. So tell me, at what point in time did you first discover that it wasn't Ye King who saved your life?
After you jumped, I sent someone to locate the security guard who was working during the fire. He claimed that you never showed up, but I checked his personal bank account and found a large transfer sent by Ye King.
So that is when you really started to change. You took me out of the hospital, followed my life, looked into my illness, and tried to keep me safe. You did all that very well. Surely those aren't the kind of things a boyfriend is supposed to do, are they? And why did these changes only start after you found out the truth? I suppose you just didn't want to come across as ungrateful. Is that it?
Oh, my dear Suwon.
These are the ashes and memorial photo you had someone make for me.
I did not do that.
1-1.
My dear daughter.
I don't have parents who are anything like you. You never spent even one single day raising me.
Your mother was the one who lost you. Knowing that truth, my heart aches deeper than anyone else's. Good, my dear 1-1.
My dear daughter, please come back home with us. Mom and Dad will do whatever it takes to make it all up to you. We promise.
How? Are you suggesting I do exactly what you did for Ye King? If something were to happen to me one day, would you be willing to sacrifice someone else just to save my life as well?
Well, of course, my dear. You are our own daughter. Mom and Dad would do anything in this world to keep you safe.
That's exactly why I won't acknowledge you. Mom, you have been very kind to me, and you are a senior whom I truly respect. We have all heard that old saying, when in poverty, look after yourself, but in times of prosperity, help the world. Even if we can't help the whole world, we cannot deny others the right to provide for themselves. Respecting the sanctity of life is a fundamental principle.
But how are you as Xing's own brother? If he were to end up in prison, just think of what that would do to him.
So it really was because of that, just as I had assumed.
Suwon, please wait. Do you have to go? Or perhaps I could just come along with you on this trip as well.
Do you honestly think that I would ever believe you again?
I really didn't have Mrs. Zhou give you those photos.
It doesn't matter anymore. People often say that a serious life-altering illness is the ultimate test. It reveals who is a decent human and who is nothing but a dog. But most importantly, it forces you to look deep inside and finally see your own true self with absolute clarity. If only I had been much firmer in my resolve and fought back against fate, I would not have been so easily deceived by such a transparent, clumsy lie. I spent far too much energy worrying about what others thought, and I spent too much time waiting for the verdict of fate. But I have come to realize that life is truly both magnificent and incredibly fragile. I no longer wish to squander any more of my precious time. The world is vast, and I am determined to see it all. Do you know why I have liked you for 7 years, just watching you in silence and never once finding the courage to tell you?
I know. You were waiting for me to settle things with King.
That's right. I had those same dark thoughts as well. I knew she wouldn't be around for long, but I was still so young. I knew that I could afford to wait. I simply didn't want you to feel like you were under any pressure.
Oh, my dear Suwan.
I want a beautiful love to be a shared, mutual effort, and I believe
film
the
was
very same
translated
thing should
and
apply when we
narrated by
eventually
Media.
part ways. I'll count to 3. And then the two of us will turn around and slowly walk away from this place, counting 1 and then 2. That makes 3.
I am not going to turn around. I refuse to look back.
Very well then, let us both continue to move forward together, and we must promise never to look back at what we leave behind.
But I still have to tell you.
So you really can see, can you?
If I were truly unable to see, how on earth would I be privy to so many dark secrets that I really shouldn't know anything about in the first place? And tell me, is that absolute idiot Yahaoyu still stubbornly refusing to confess that he is the one who actually harmed your dear brother? He is really nothing more than a paper tiger. He has plenty of money. He has perfect health and a truly wonderful life ahead of him. So why on earth would he ever risk absolutely everything just to kill someone?
It was really you.
That's right. I'm the one who found out about you and Jin Cheng. I'm the one who changed your medical records on the 20th. I am the one who had Mrs. Zhou deliver those kidney pills to you, as well as that photograph of the urn. And I am also the one who sent those people to follow your brother and cause him harm.
He is your brother as well.
I was not aware of that fact at the time, but had I been made aware of it much sooner, his kidney would have been removed a long time ago.
You Wonking, you have completely lost your mind.
So when you have also faced death once in your time, you should know that for someone who's dying, it's not about how long you live, but how is it that you live your life? I lived such a wonderful, truly happy life back then. I once had a family who loved me and a man who loved me dearly. But it wasn't until I became this severely ill that I realized their love was entirely conditional. It only existed because it didn't cost them anything. Take Yahaoyu. He has 2 healthy kidneys, yet he wouldn't even consider donating just 1 to save my life. Luckily, I'm blessed to have a man I love. For all of these many years, he has remained right by my side with such absolute and total loyalty.
Any love built on lies is simply not real love.
Why does it matter? I've only years left. How long must I keep up this charade and fool? As long as he remains right here by my side for the entire duration of my life, that is truly all I could ever ask for. But you don't seem to understand. I am truly dying here.
The
By
film
what
was
possible right do you think
translated
you have to
and
tear him
narrated
away
by
from my
M
side
Media.
like this?
He never loved you. You used a fake debt of gratitude and your own misery to hold him hostage. He'd even give you his kidney to pay off the massive debt he's felt for so long. But he has his own feelings too. If you keep dragging this out, do you plan on holding him hostage for the rest of his life?
Maybe. That is quite right. Fate owes me this much at the very least. Was I cursed with such a frail, sickly body from the moment I was born? And why are you all allowed to do whatever you desire? To travel the world freely. Fall in love. You really ought to be completely reckless and wild with the person you truly love in this life. However, I don't feel I deserve to experience those beautiful, simple things you found. Do you know exactly how I found out that you two were together? It was about a month ago that Yehaoyu snatched this birthday present away from him just to give it to me. If you look at the back of this necklace, you will see that your name has been engraved there. He thought I couldn't see. Yeah. He truly believed that I was unable to see him.
You wanted to see me.
It's almost your birthday.
How did you know?
You are an employee working under me. How could I possibly be unaware of such a thing? Tell me, what would you like to receive as a gift?
Just nothing with an engraving on it. I think that is just so very tacky.
Desire. I have said far too much, and I am feeling quite exhausted. Originally, all that was required of you was to provide me with a single kidney. Reaching this point was entirely your own choice. Suwan, if I am not able to have it, then you are not going to be doing that either.
Hey, you, yes, you. Wanking, have you completely lost your mind? You will die too if you go through with this.
I was going to die anyway.
If I'm going down, I'm taking you with. It is really me.
Suwan.
It's Lu Jinian. Lu Jinian. Jinian, wake up.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Didn't we reach a mutual agreement on this already?
To keep walking forward and never look back at the places we have come from.
The window for him to wake up is past. He's officially been diagnosed as being in a vegetative state.
How much longer is left? How long do you think someone can really live like that?
3 months, 6 months, or perhaps even a full year. It's been 2 years.
That is perfectly fine. I am still a young person. I can just wait. I don't mind waiting.
Ms. Anasu, I've brought the official organ donation form Mr. Lu Jinian completed at our hospital. Could you please take a moment to look it over? He's entrusted you to handle everything in the event of his natural death or loss of autonomy due to injury or illness. Here's the letter of entrustment he sent.
Hey, Suwan, by the time you finally read this letter, I will have already departed from this place for good. Or be about to leave this world. I am not entirely sure how to define our relationship at this present moment. Perhaps it is many years down the road from now. Perhaps we are still together, walking side by side. Or perhaps we have long since drifted very far apart. I am truly sorry that I took the liberty of going ahead and cancelling your organ donation application. I know that it is a good thing to do, but I can't stand the thought of you lying cold somewhere. Not breathing. Without a heartbeat. Please let me be the one to perform this good deed for you. I am so sorry. I really put you through so much unnecessary heartache during the entire time that we were together. It's my very first relationship. And I really hadn't learned how to be a good boyfriend to you at that point yet. But I know that's no excuse for me to ask for your forgiveness. As a boyfriend, I failed to give you all the tenderness you deserved, and for that, I'm deeply sorry. Please, don't be sad that I'm leaving. I'm sure you will soon find someone who will cherish and love you with all their heart. So please, I ask that you take care.
Could you please be so kind as to tell me exactly when this whole situation came to pass in time?
I am truly sorry. I see I was mistaken.
It's all in the past now.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Take me to see it.
You're finally awake. Tell me, when did you... At what time did you finally wake up? You didn't even bother to let me know. You could have at least come to visit me in one of my dreams. I haven't even had the chance to put on my makeup yet. Oh, baby. As it turns out, my mother was wrong.
Why are you being so sneaky? It's not like anyone in the company doesn't know by now.
That's exactly the problem. Now, even if I just go out for a glass of water, a dozen people try to grab my cup. I spend all day dealing with these brown nosers.
Or if you don't open up, they're bound to make a fuss.
I have decided that I am going to resign. I went to the hospital yesterday and the doctor said my heart isn't doing so well. It's from all those late nights. Switching industries for grad school was hard enough, and I was grinding until 3 or 4 a.m. every night just for this crappy company of yours.
So now that you have finally landed the CEO role, you want to quit?
That's right. I've already achieved my goal.
Well, if you really decide to quit, who's going to eat takeout with me?
I used to think you were so afraid of being seen out in public with me. You really just love eating takeout at home.
I really just want to be somewhere with you, where no one will ever be able to bother us.
Liar, you're just afraid of being seen.
Fine then.
That is fine.